Today I'm propagating sea kale, Crambe Maritima. It's early March, and on my website I have this plant available for sale, and I'll certainly do a video in the summer showing the benefits. We love this plant here. Pretty long-lived perennial brassica type plant. It makes beautiful little florets that you can cook or you can blanch. The roots are edible. But what I want to talk about is how to plant. So if you've ordered this from me, that you've got some assistance, you'll have either ordered a rooted crown, which is a very well-established plant that will grow very easily, or you'll get rootlets. Normally they're in 3-packs that can root very easily. This is like comfrey, where root fragments will root and turn into a new plant. That will almost certainly become a sea kale. So establishment's quite easy. These little rootlets, if you want to get them going, you can either crack them in half further, or you can just go out into your garden in loose soil. Bear with the shaky camera. Dig and loosen a little soil. It's nice if you pull the weeds out, and then push them into the ground with the top facing up and just below soil surface. This will callus and root and do its thing and grow beautifully for you. You could also pot these up, put them in a greenhouse for a year if you want, and know that as they grow and develop roots, root fragments, that one's shot away, root fragments will grow readily. If you don't know which way is up, you can push them on their side and they'll figure it out. And again, you can break them down and grow them on. If you want to really accelerate this, you can put these in potting mix on a heat mat under lights, and they'll grow beautifully for you indoors, and you can set them out after danger of frost. But these are quite cold hardy plants, so you don't have to worry about that very much. You can see I'm collecting root fragments on the right and rooted crowns on the left to satisfy spring shipments. Once you have this plant, you can be propagating it for your community as well. And again, we'll do a follow-up video in the summer showing this bed. It is beautiful when it happens. And talk about some of the uses for this amazing, hardy perennial vegetable. Thanks for watching. Just as a side note, that bucket that I was harvesting the rootlets and crowns into is now camouflaged, buried into the soil. And I wanted to explain the idea of healing in. So it's a warm day today, 40s, pretty warm for mid-March. But it's going to get down into the single digits, and so by lifting these, putting them in nice soil with good well-drained material underneath, again you can see this is the edge of that pot, and then burying it in soil and mulching over top, it protects it, and I can wait for the weather to be more amenable for shipping or for transplanting or what have you. And you notice that same treatment happened here with sweet Sicily, Turkish rocket, rhubarb. Clumps of 50 to 100 plus plants is buried back in the soil, healed in and ready for when the time is right. It's a way to act with weather when the moment is available to lift material and move them around, but you're not quite sure where the final destination is, or if it's going to be a nursery. You can see here, quick preview. I'll do videos on each of these as time allows, but swamp white oaks and shoot white oak, there's thornless honey locust. So these are all trees in here. Bunch of cornelian cherries, hybrid chestnuts, more tons of beautiful oaks, hybrid hazelnuts, American highbush cranberry, hundreds and hundreds of trees healed in, ready for spring sales or shipping or transplanting, setting out into their final home. So it's the process called healing in. It's really worth experimenting with. And the cat comes and defends from voles. The wild tiger, right? Psst, psst, psst. I think he's going to start being in more of my videos. Bye-bye.